Hello, friends. Welcome to another live here over on Patreon. It is Tuesday, November 22nd. We're going to be working on a couple layouts with Project Life. I have Caitlin here with me today. She can come over here and say hi, maybe.
Hi.
She's working on Digital Kit on my computer, so you might hear some ticking on the computer over there, but you know.
I'll try my best to be quiet.
Okay, why hasn't this switched over yet? Come on, there we go. Oh, now I can see me. All right, and zoom that up to where we're live. Hello. All right, so we're going to be working on two layouts inside of Project Life today from 2022. So the first one is going to be the final days of August, beginning of September, and then we're going to be fully in September. So the two kits I'm using this time around are the Community Story Kit and the September Stories by the Month. Hi, Sarah, welcome. How's everybody doing today? So many of you probably all know that we've got the three cats here, and the oldest one is just, you know, Pumpkin. He's gonna jump up here again because he just doesn't understand body language of like, you're not welcome. You're not welcome here right now. Stay.
I'm pretty sure that means he is.
Anyway, anything I want to say before we go to table view? Oh yes, tomorrow I did put out a post that tomorrow I am postponing the live until Friday. The kids are off of school tomorrow, which when I originally set up my calendar, I did not realize that they also had Wednesday off. I don't remember having Wednesday off when I was a kid, but you know, here we are. So we are postponing to Friday. So Black Friday, I'll be here at 1 o'clock Eastern time, and we'll hang out. And maybe by crafting live with all of you, I will not buy as much as I shouldn't buy, you know? So it'll be an excuse to not go shopping during the 2 hours. So that's the plan. I'm going to go ahead and switch us over to table view here, and we're going to get started. I think we're probably going to have some lower, what do I want to say, like lower people, lower chats, lower, I don't know. Not as many people will probably be here today or Friday just because it is a holiday week. And I know a lot of people are traveling today to go and get to wherever they need to be for Thanksgiving and everything that's happening, or, you know, just preparing for the holiday ahead. So I expect that we'll probably have less of us in the next couple of days, but that's okay. Keep me entertained. You know, I'm here to provide some entertainment, and you guys entertain me in the chat too, right? We'll do team effort here. Team effort. All right, so let's turn around to table view. There we go. And we're going to get to work. These have not been taking me very long, as you guys all know, usually like 15 to 20 minutes. And these ones, similar to yesterday, have their pre-designated, whatever it's called, embellishments, which makes it even easier for me to put these layouts together versus having to find things out of my stash. So let me just pour everything out of this envelope, and we're going to get going. So the first one here is using the Community Story Kit, which as I get the photos out, I'll be reminded on why. Seriously? Why? You are so needy. I'm going to put you in your spot, and you stay there. Go on. Stay. Lay down. Stay. It's not petting. It's not time for me to pet you. Okay, so we'll be reminded why. Oh, you know what? It's because we did a whole bunch of, so we had like a family gathering with my husband's family, that sort of thing. So I think that's why I chose Community. Plus, I just like to use my story kits for these layouts. So I had saved all of my heart-shaped chipboard from this collection because I really like to have similar shapes when I'm working with embellishments. So I've got the heart chipboard here, and then I've also got tiny heart chipboard there, which we will probably do the classic pairing, which I think has been a pairing on, I don't know, every layout I've done recently. That is small chipboard or small embellishment with tiny phrase sticker, because why not? We have them, we might as well use them. Also, it's really warm in here, so off goes one shirt. Don't worry, I still have another one. Oh boy. So here we go. We've got the title card here that says, well, it's kind of title card. It says, I'll be there for you when the rain starts to pour. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you because you'll be there for me too. And the reason I chose this card is because it says, I'll be there for you when the rain starts to pour. And look at that. I've got a cute little picture of Jonah in his raincoat from when it was raining. I love this picture. He does not wear glasses. These are blue blocking glasses that he occasionally wears when he feels jealous of Isabella and her glasses. So we got him those. But in true toddler fashion, he has lost them. So good thing that he does not really need glasses, because that would be, not fun. My cat has decided that this is his show.
The pumpkin show.
It is the pumpkin show. Listen, if you do that one more time, I'm kicking you out. You're not going to be coming back in. Just telling you that right now. You got one more shot, buddy.
He lays down on the ground.
Oh, the cat show over here. Okay, so we've got a bunch of just random pictures this time around. Where do you go? You go there. My journal. Okay, so this must have been a week where I didn't have a ton of pictures from throughout the week, which is fine. Do that, and that, and that. You. Okay, there we go. We got it laid out. So, I love this kit. I love the colors of the community kit. They're very neutral, but they're also kind of fall feeling, which is great because this was the end of August, beginning of September. So kind of breaching our way right into the fall season here in Michigan. So I've got some pictures on the left-hand side of just kind of everyday types of stories. This one is the kids and Aaron playing on the Nintendo Switches, which is actually, that Aaron bought himself a Steam Deck, which is kind of like a handheld computer, basically. So he's playing on the Steam Deck. Izzy's playing on the Switch. This is pretty much, if you were to come over to my house any day where the whole family is home, this is a scene that you would walk in on. Like, this is just where they are all the time, what they're doing all the time. In fact, Aaron is off of work today because he has to work over the weekend, and he's downstairs right now in this spot doing this thing without the kids. So it's just like, very everyday story. This one here is Izzy and Pumpkin. She had set up this little window area for Pumpkin. At this point, we still didn't have the kittens yet. So he just was kind of, you could tell that he missed Mr. Dibbs. He was kind of lethargic, not as playful, very needy. Like, he really needed to be around us all the time. Now with the kittens, he's definitely not that needy anymore. He likes to be around the kittens a lot more than he likes to be around us, which is good. We wanted him to have friends and company, so it's good. But I do miss his company when I'm working in here, except for obviously when I'm live, and that's now when he decides to grace me with his presence. Cats are weird.
It's his cue. He knows.
He knows. He hears me talking. He's like, now's my time. This one here is a picture of Jonah playing with Magnetiles. If you have a young child in your life that you are looking for an awesome Christmas gift for, and they don't already have Magnetiles, these things are amazing. Endless hours of entertainment. They basically just magnet together and create shapes. For this one, Jonah has a bunch of little tiny Mario figurines, and he set up a course with Caitlin, actually. She had come over to hang out with me for the day, and they had set up a Mario course for the Mario characters to run through, and I grabbed a picture of that because it was so cute. And what a great tie-in, because we weren't letting them play video games during the day, so it was a great way for him to tie in his love of video games with just a toy, and actually playing with a toy and not an electronic. Awesome. This one here, can you tell that you probably can't see this quite yet until I point it out. My kids love Mario Brothers, especially Jonah. So here they are playing with Play-Doh and they made a Mario face. Actually, it's Luigi because he has a green hat. So a Luigi face. So it's like they found ways to still entertain themselves with these video game characters, but in their other toys that they own, which is, I'll take it, right? Right here, we went down to my father-in-law's family's house. This is actually my husband's aunt and uncle's house for celebrating some birthdays. So my father-in-law's birthday was over the weekend. This weekend, May's birthday was over this weekend. She turned 2. And who else? Oh, my grandmother-in-law. So Tita, who is Aaron's grandma, she has a birthday in September as well. So we went down to celebrate everyone's birthdays. And then I just have random stuff, right? So going to the park, working on my journals, just stories that were small, but still significant for the week. One of the cards I loved from the community kit the most is this one right here that has a box for every day of the week. Lots of ways you can use a card like this. You can print out photos and cut them out to fit into the boxes, so you've got a visual representation of every day of the week. That would be especially cool if you're not doing Project Life, but you do like a story album, and this gives you a mini glimpse of your week without being in Project Life or without being, the full week in the life. Just something very simple. In this case, I just added a couple sentences about what we did each of the days into the different boxes, which luckily I had that journal that I keep talking about, my daily journal that I used. I'll show you the spread for this week. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll show you the spreads for the weeks as we go through them, because I just am proud of my journal and I love it. So why not share it? Because I don't share it anywhere else. So the layout for this week was 2. So it was from here. So I have all this journaling about the week to here, because it goes to the 4th of September. So I had the two weeks that I filled out with the title in between. But luckily I had all of that journaling from in the moment, so I was able to pull out the stories from there. Okay, so let's just throw some embellishments on here, because that's what we're here to do, right? To just put a sticker on things. But it's fun. Actually, I enjoy coming here every day because it gives me a reason to tell people my stories.
We love hearing them too.
And that's fun, right? It's fun to share our stories with people. So I appreciate you all coming here and just listening to me babble, because that's all I'm doing.
We love it.
Just babbling on away. Thank you, Caitlin.
Yeah.
Okay, I wrote these down, but they're very small words. Oh, there we go. Bond, special bond. Things we share goes here. Community is strength goes here. And give back goes there. Okay, that's all correct. And then I'm going to use this one as the title card. So it's we and me. One of the things that's cool about this one too is you can actually just cut it in half, add this to the top part of a 3x4, and then you could do some journaling underneath about we, and then use the opposite side, add it to a 3x4, and do some journaling about me. So like a we versus me type of spread. I'm just going to use it as a title card though, because, we have endless cards to use, and we might as well just use them up instead of trying to make everything into a big story. It doesn't have to be. So it's just a question of, what color do I want? I wish I had these are kind of that blue. And it's a little purpley. Maybe not. Jessica, I'm glad you have another shirt. I do. I was like, I'm going to say this, and then I should follow it up definitely with, don't worry. I am still
You said the first shirt's
fully
coming
clothed.
up, and it sounded like you were going to do more.
It's warm in here today. It's not always warm.
My first shirt's about to come off too. I also have something on underneath.
I kind of like this gold. That's pretty. Oh my gosh. Caitlin came over today to work on Digital Kit because her computer died. I think I mentioned that maybe yesterday. And And she got here before us because Erin and I went to go grocery shopping and drop the kids off at school and all of that fun stuff. And when I got here, she poked her head over the stairwell and we realized that we were wearing the same sweatshirt. Like, oh, twins. Okay, so I'm going to use this gold foil one because I like the gold tones, even though there's really no gold anywhere else. That does not matter. I could, however, add more gold if I really want to, because I do have in my mess of stickers somewhere, whatever, it's in there somewhere, gold puffy star stickers. So we could do that instead of hearts, but I think I like the hearts better anyways, so I'm just going to go with that. Wait, what are, oh, magnetiles. I was reading that as like magnolitas. I was like, what is that?
I totally butchered the spelling and like
Magnolitas. I've never heard of that. That's so funny.
It sounds like an authentic food.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, magnetiles are like legit the best thing. I like them too. Like, I personally like to play with them.
Me too. We want more.
Also, Target this year has a whole bunch of sets of them where they have animals.
Oh my god.
Where you can build animals. They're so cute.
What?
Yeah, one of them's like, so they have safari and they have maybe like Amazon, like foresty. I don't know. There's a bunch of them.
They just have animals?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So they have like, I think to build the animals, there's 3 parts. There might be like the legs, and then like the body that you put in between the legs. So it like builds them.
So you can switch out parts and stuff. That May would love that.
Well, I'll keep that in mind.
Jonah doesn't have any, right?
No.
The kids don't? All right,
They don't.
I'll keep that in mind.
Christmas shopping done.
Check.
What is the top 2 things or 3, 2 or 3 things on your wish list for Christmas this year? What are you asking for Christmas? I'm debating for myself. I kind of want to get a Canon Ivy printer, which is a little handheld printer. It links up to your phone and it lets you print out photos on sticker paper, which I think would be really fun to add into journals. So I'm debating on that. And then books, because we have a lot of books that are going to be on our book club list for next year. So I'm thinking maybe some books. Oh, but you know what? I'm not going to get any of that. I just forgot because my keyboard and mouse decided to die this week. So now I've got a cord one and like, oh my gosh, I hate cords. So I've got cords sprawled across my desk now. So on second thought, I think my Christmas present this year is going to be a keyboard and a mouse.
So boring.
Which is so boring. But it's okay. It's worth it to not have cords. I will sacrifice my Canon Ivy printer. The thing is my birthday is 4 days after Christmas. So I can always just ask for, you know, something that I really want for my birthday. It just kind of sucks because it's like, you know, one and done. Like we get all the presents within 5 days and then you're done for the whole year.
Oh my god, me too. I hate it.
I'm like, but what if I want summer clothes?
Yeah.
I'm like, that's never going to happen. Unless I buy it myself.
The boys get to go to Universal for their birthday.
That's right. Right? Where's my fancy trip? I'm going to be 35 this year.
Oh, we should celebrate.
No.
That no was pretty.
I mean, like, yes, but also, you know. I gotta plan a birthday party for my daughter.
Oh, Lenny's is 2 days after Christmas.
Is it? Oh, yeah, so you get it too. Oh, Lynn, you're gonna get a new iPhone? Or you're hoping to? Yes. You know what though? What is your phone currently? I'm curious. I have a 12 Pro. It's amazing. But it's already out of date, right? Because aren't they on to like 13 or something?
There's so many.
Or 11. Do I have an 11 Pro? I think I have 11 Pro. I don't remember.
There's so many.
It's a Pro. I do know that. But Aaron is actually trying to convince me to switch to Android. And I might do it. I might do it. Because he found a way for me to still do all the things I want to do on the Android phone. So we shall see. I wish I had more gray. I do have more gray. Where are you? Let me see what you guys are asking for. Oh yeah, Michaela wants the set that you can make cars out of. Yeah, they're so cool. Sarah, you're working on 2018. Yeah, you know, when Izzy was born, I did not scrapbook. I actually didn't start scrapbooking again until I was pregnant with Jonah. So, and that would have been, oh, you know what? I wonder what this would. These are so small, but maybe. Anyway, yeah, Izzy she would have been almost 4. So they're almost 4 years apart. So she might have been like 3.5 when I started scrapbooking again. I didn't have any journals. I didn't keep any notes. There were years where I took barely any photos even. It was so sad. But I did go back and do all of my older Project Life albums and filled them in and felt like I could at least capture some of the memories just based on the photos that I had. It's definitely not to the same level that I scrapbook and story keep now. Now I'm much, much better about it. And there is a little bit of like, aw, poor Izzy. Although I will say that even nowadays, I tend to tell more stories, not more, but I definitely make up for it, I guess is what I'm saying. I have a lot of stories about the kids, so I think it'll be okay. But I do get that. I do get the whole, feeling like you've missed out on some because you don't have those memories documented from in the moment.
At least you got the pictures in your documenting.
Yes. Yes, at least you have some pictures. So I'm just going to add, these are tabs, technically, I think. These are from December Daily last year. They are like tab stickers. I'm going to use them as though they're labels. And then I can put some of those tiny phrase stickers in these. Not all of them, 1, 2, 3. Right, because everything else has a heart chipboard. And then we'll add the tiny hearts next to those. So I guess let me pick out some words and we'll do that. Barnes & Noble gift card for 50% off hardcovers. Oh. Oh, Lynn, your phone is a 7. That is, yes. Yes, that is, it is a dinosaur. Don't do it. Okay, so the phone he wants me to get is, it's a Google phone. It's a Google Pixel. And we looked up all the specs on it. And the one that is, so it's fairly new, the Pixel that he is trying to convince me to do. And the camera on it is the exact same, if not better, than the camera I have currently on my phone, as is the video camera. So I'm not concerned necessarily about picture quality. I think it'll be the same, if not better, than what I've already got. And then the other thing that mattered to me was the video editing capabilities of the phone. So currently I use iMovie on my iPhone, and it's awesome, but there are some things about it that are really annoying. For instance, there's not an easy way to edit a video to make it into a reel. In order to edit a video to make it into a reel, you have to turn the video sideways and turn your head sideways so you can see it while you're editing it, because it doesn't edit vertically, only horizontally. It's super annoying. So we found, or he downloaded their version of it, the Android version of it, and I filmed a video and I edited it on his phone, and it actually was very comparable to iMovie, if not actually easier, more user-friendly. So that kind of put me at ease for that. Otherwise, everything I use on my phone currently is Google. Like, I deleted all of the native iPhone or like Mac apps because I don't use them except for iMovie. Everything else is Google. And one of the things that would be nice about a Google Pixel phone is I'd be able to integrate it with my computer because I don't have a Mac computer. I have a Windows computer, or just a regular PC. So those are the things that to me I'm like, ooh, maybe, because that would make part of my process a little bit easier. I'm curious though. You lose all of your Apple Music. I don't really have any Apple Music, so that's okay. I don't use my phone to the full capacity. Like, I don't take advantage of the things in my phone that like I could. I definitely don't. Yeah, I still have iTunes on my computer, and I do have some music on iTunes, but I think as long as it's on my computer, I think you would still, I don't know if you lose that too. I'm not sure. Okay, I need to pick some things here. Let me pick some things, and I'm going to get back to your comments. Okay, so this is going to be, oh, you can be, I don't know. I'm here. That's funny. How about, you know what, we're going to do the word belonging. It has nothing to do with the raincoat, but it does have something to do with the glasses, right? Because he's wearing these glasses because he feels he wants to belong like Izzy. He wants to be like Izzy and Daddy, who both wear glasses. And he does not want to be like Mommy, apparently. Oh my gosh, last night I laid down with him in bed. See, this is what happens when you come and you hang out with me. You get to hear all the stories about all the things.
That's why we're here.
So last night I was laying down with him in bed because that's what he wants us to do, is to lay with him until he falls asleep. And that's fine. I have no problem with that. But he started crying because he really wanted Daddy to lay with him and not me. So I'm like, I'm sorry, but he is busy right now. He can't lay with you, but I'm happy to lay with you. I'll be here. Would you like me to lay with you? And he's like, I just really want Daddy to lay with me. And I was like, well, I mean, I can lay with you, or else I can leave and you can have nobody. You can choose. Do you want me to leave or do you want me to stay? And he's like, no, I want you to stay. And I was like, okay, that's very sweet. And he like gave me a kiss, and he's like, I love Daddy best.
Kids are so rude. My goodness.
I was like, what?
That little stinker.
He's like, yeah, I love Daddy best. And I'm like, well, what does that mean? What do you mean by that? And he's like, I just really love Daddy. And I was like, okay.
Did you say, well, I love Izzy best?
No. I was like, what? What do you mean you love Daddy best?
Kids are the worst. Kids are so mean and offensive.
I couldn't believe it.
So funny.
So that's my little bit of snark around the whole, like, he wants to be like Izzy and Daddy who wear glasses. Definitely not like Mommy. Oh, Daddy best.
Oh, that little brat.
Oh, man. When your kids did that too. They're so mean.
They're so heartless. Heartless babies.
I will tell him that when he's older. Do you know what you said to me when you were 4 years old and I was laying with you so you would fall asleep? I was sacrificing my me time for you, and you told me you love Daddy best.
If he keeps going through your albums, he'll read all that.
It will be in here somewhere.
Make sure he reads it one day.
Oh my gosh. Okay, what do I want to say here? I choose you. You know what? That would be really funny if this was a Pokemon course. I choose you.
Or for Daddy.
Or for Daddy. Yeah, he chooses him too. Such a brat. Oh, teamwork. We'll do teamwork because that's kind of what helped. That's what built this course was teamwork.
Yes.
So I am getting a little phrase here, this teamwork one, and I'm going to put it in the middle of this heart because I don't know. I just don't want that heart to be blank. It makes no sense blank. So a word it is. You think I would lose iTunes? Okay. That's true. I've got a Spotify too. Or actually we subscribe. Apparently we just like signed our life over to Google and and YouTube. So we have YouTube Music. We purchased, it's YouTube Premium and you get music through it, but you also have ad-free like video watching because I primarily watch YouTube instead of TV. And so does Aaron. And really, my kids watch a lot of YouTube stuff with us because YouTube, you gotta be careful. They got some weird stuff on there. You know, like people scrapbooking, that weird stuff. Anyway, so we watch out what they're watching. But anyway, with YouTube Premium, you don't get the ads anymore. And the nice thing is because the ads are a lot of times how creators are making income. Now, it is, very, very small. And it's dependent on how many people watch and how long. There's like all these metrics with it. But at the end of the day, I mean, advertisements on YouTube are a way that creators make money. So when you pay for the YouTube Red, I don't know if that's what it's called anymore, YouTube Premium thing, which I think is like $15 a month. It's not cheap, but we share it. I think you can have like 4 users with it. Maybe it's 5. And so we share it with our family, with our extended family, so that none of us have to deal with all of that. And it counts still for the creators. So if I were to go and watch somebody else's video, they would still count that for like seeing the advertisement, right? Without me actually having to see it, which is awesome. I love that because I love that it doesn't take away from, like, it's not just giving all of my money to YouTube. Part of that goes to the people who I'm watching, which is kind of cool. But I don't even know why I was talking about that. Oh, because we subscribe to that. So then we also get the YouTube music. So we listen to a lot of YouTube music, but we also have like our house. We have one of those like Google hubs in the kitchen. That's like a command center. And then all of our routers are Google routers. Our doorbell is Google. Like everything's Google. We have lights in the basement that are smart lights, and those link up with our Google stuff. So we can tell Google to just turn off the lights in the basement, which is awesome because I can't tell you how many times we have accidentally left lights on all night long. So that was kind of a game changer for us. So we're like very Google-fied. And I think that's why Aaron so desperately wants me to change, is because I'm the only thing here that's not Google. So, I don't know, but I'm kind of bought in. I kind of like it all. I rolled my eyes so hard at him over like Google, like smart lights. Like, why on earth do we need smart lights? So we can have some like tech house or whatever, but we have them. And now I can't imagine not having them, because they're just so convenient. So I don't know. He's got a point, All right, what do we got? You and me. I've got this picture. Caitlin is cute. It's May and Aaron like tickling May in the yard.
Aww.
And this one of
That's
all
such
the
a good
kids.
picture.
I
That's
love
such
this
a
one
good
so
picture.
much. I think I've used this one picture like at least 3 times.
I have one before the boys came over, and it's just Papa with the kids.
Oh, it's so cute. Okay, so we've got you and me, reliable. Reliable goes on the planners, or the journal. because I don't know, something about that just makes me think we're reliable. So there we go. Okay, we got a heart. We got one more heart, and then I can put this one away. We'll do a little pink one. And there we go. So that was a whole lot of chatting for 5 stickers. There we go. So another thing is you can see the layout here, right? Which is my stereotypical 2 6x4s with the 3x4s in the middle and the 2 3x4s there. But underneath this, I ran out of those page protectors. So I'm going to fake it until I make it. And I'm going to put them into, so these 2 will actually be in a 4x6 pocket. Eventually, I will order some more page protectors. Probably after Christmas, I'll do it when I have gift money that I can spend and, you know, not feel guilty about that. So I will order more page protectors at that point. Plus, then I can figure out exactly what I'm going to need for next year album-wise and all of that and get that ordered all at the same time. So we're just going to throw them into these pockets for now. And hey, it'll work. Hello, Amber. Welcome. Oh my gosh. Sarah says, the son of a friend of mine said in such a moment where the child said, Mommy, I wish you were prettier.
Oh my
Oh my God. Kids are just the worst.
They're awful. They're awful.
Oh my God. Oh, your poor friend.
They're so mean.
I feel so bad for her because it's like, what do you mean? I love asking the question, like when they say like really mean stuff and being like, can you clarify? Like, what exactly do you mean by this? Because
sometimes it has nothing to do with what they just said.
Exactly. Like sometimes they don't really know what they're saying and other times they do. And then you're like, wow, okay. You know.
Like that kid that said that probably just meant like, you know, I wish you had new hair or something. Like, it could be the smallest thing. That's probably, oh, wish you were prettier.
Oh my gosh. We need just like a book of like all the mean things kids say. Just so we can all be like, yeah, okay, they're all just jerks.
Kids are jerks.
It's all of them. Oh. This is the first full week of September. So my 2 favorite months of the year are September and October. September does get a little nuts though, because Aaron and I got married in September, so that's our anniversary. We actually happened to get married on my mom's birthday, so also my mom's birthday. And my mom shares her birthday with my husband's grandma and his aunt. They all have the same birthday, which is also our anniversary. So it's like very crazy day. So we have that. And we had Jonah at the end of December, or at the end of September. So he's a September baby. And then May is the beginning of September. So it's like September just has turned into like this crazy busy month of the year, followed by October, which is, as you all know, my absolute favorite month of the year. But so we're getting into those. We're September, October. These are the best months. I'm so excited about them all. So excited to document them. This one I'm using the September Stories by the Month kit to document the stories. There we go. I think everything here is from that kit. Yes, yes. And so are all of these, which I have a bunch of these circle chipboard. I pulled out the September word that I'm trying to remember to add. No, it's definitely this side. Come on. It's got that plastic stuff on it. Put that over here. For these, I'm just trying to find kind of a photo where I can, I kind of like it on here, where you can see the word September, but you can still see the picture behind it. I like that. We've got this story, which I was going to put down here. September looks a lot like this. Season of change. Back to the routine. Beautiful moment. Right. And then this like plus sign one. Cool. So again, we're just going to keep this one pretty simple. I do have these tabs that I might add onto the, I might put these onto these photos here because that's just a way to use them potentially. We'll see. Just as decoration, you know? But also maybe not. I wonder, I'm like, what if would it be weird to just put it on there as a, almost like a tiny phrase, but to, you know, where it just goes on top of the photo? I'm going to do that. Let's see what happens. And if we hate it, well, too bad. So we'll go capture this with like September looks a lot like this. I might do that. Although I wonder if I've got, you know what I'm going to do is we'll grab these out. I just grabbed the first one I had, and it's the good ones from yesterday. So let's take this, because I'm thinking, what if we did like capture this and then put another one under it? Just to break up that line, and then put the chipboard next to that. And made that kind of the standard treatment. I think that is going to be good. Yeah, so we'll do that. I'm going to do that to all of these little circles. The other thing is I need something for title on the title card. I don't have any foil this time around. So let's pull these all back out again. And just go through, because I'm like, I could do the gold again. No. Some of these are way old. Whoops. I wish I had an entire sheet that was just this longer one. You know, either way, that one or the one like this, that's not as intricate. But the long ones, I use those the most. I don't really use the little square ones very much. So, you know, like I start to get left with only the little labels left. Which tells me I just need to make a layout soon that just uses a crap ton of those all on a page. It could be kind of cool. Oh, those are cool too. Okay, well, let's use the gold one because that's what we got. So I'm going to use that for my dates. Actually, I think I'll use maybe we'll do the oval and save the other one for another day. I'm just going to put it in the middle. We'll date stamp that. And then go from there. So if we've got, actually I'll date stamp it and then we'll finish embellishing everything else. Oh, you're right, Deb. August Stories by the Month has the long label as a stamp. You're so right. Okay, so here's what I need to do is I need to just like have a day when I stamp out a ton of those in different colors and just add them to a jar. I'm totally going to do that. September 5th, right? So September 5th to September 11th. Okay. All right. Dates on. Ready to go. I love these colors. All right, so I'm going to sticker these up and I'll tell you the stories as we go. So we've got this picture here is me at the grocery store. And I took a picture of some mums. I don't think you're on there quite right. Well, whatever. You'll be fine. I took a picture of some mums next to my feet because that's kind of one of those things that's a signifier of fall. Around here are the mums getting to the stores. I love mums. I never buy them, but I love them. How about looks good to me? Because it does look good to me. And so instead, I just took a picture of them by my feet. And then they're memorialized. First signs of fall. which is also why I am adding this season of change on here. Okay, so we've got that. This is one of my favorite pictures, this one right here, which I've actually got a second one from the same day. We had gone, Jonah and I met up with Caitlin and May at the mall, and we did, they have one of those, like, it's like a foam, or they're kind of like foam play areas where they have structures that are just like super soft so the kids can run around on it and fall and not hurt themselves. And they're awesome. So we met at the mall, had some lunch, and then the kids played on that for a while, and I got some pictures of the kids while they played. This one I took on my phone using the, it's a filter called Silvertude. I think that's what it's called. Or that might be the color of my wall paint. No, my wall paint is silver plate. I think silver tone is the filter. It's very confusing. Anyway, it's one of my favorite black and white tones because it does have a silvery kind of look to it. It's not just flat black and white. It's almost got like a little bit of yellow to it. Love this picture. In fact, I love this picture so much that I also blew it up into a big picture somewhere around here that I was planning to make a layout with, but I haven't done it yet. Where did that go? It doesn't really matter. It's somewhere around, but it's a layout that I'm going to do at some point. Yeah, who knows? I got so many packets of layouts everywhere in this room. I also just need a day to come in here and like make a bunch of stuff that's half made, or put together stuff that, you know, I have in a packet and I just haven't done yet. So for this one, I'm going to do, I think maybe just the Love This. So it's so cute. I love his little hands on his cheeks. It's like, oh, so stinking cute. He's lucky he's so cute.
Oh, I love that picture.
I love this
I remember
picture.
when you took that.
I have a really good one too of May she's jumping into Caitlin's arms. It's so cute. Ooh, how about this? Because he looks like he's like focusing right off into the distance. He's dreaming about something. So I'm gonna put focus on the good underneath him.
Sounds perfect.
Yes. I think maybe what I'll do is put that one there. And then where did those clear ones go? Because we'll do this too. So then we can say, we can say maybe together, or just like special bond. I have a special bond with you, even though you like Daddy most. Still a very special bond. Okay, I'm gonna cut that in half though, because it's gonna fit on that circle a little bit better in 2 parts versus just 1. Finish what you started. I should, like, once a month. You know what would be fun would be to just do like a random finish what we started live almost. Maybe I talked about doing lives like every other Thursday next year, just regularly, because lives are a lot easier to do because I don't have to edit everything, which is kind of nice. I do have to be prepared. Like, I have to make sure I've got everything I need in order to finish the layouts and all of that. But it would be fun to do like a finish what we started live and just do random, it would be random projects that I have. And that could be kind of fun. All right, so we got this one of May. So on May's, let's do, I think I'm going to do a pattern because I'm going to put it on the bottom. Like that. And that. But yeah, that series was nice because it did help me finish up a bunch of stuff. This could be better. No. How about that? How about good memories? We'll do that. Good memories. Okay. And then for the September one, I think I am going to put it right here. I need my tiny attacher. So just staple it on there. Yeah, and Tammy, the nice thing about that too is like everything's already prepared. It's already in a pocket. It's ready to go. It just, you know, other things took precedence and then it got shifted to the back burner. Which happens.
It sure does.
To all of us, I think.
Yes, yes.
May good things find you. This photo is one of my favorites because it is so ridiculous. It's the one of us at book club fake laughing.
That's the best photo.
We
I just remember zooming in.
I wanted to take a picture of us like we were all at, you know, I mean we were all at book club, but I was like we never take pictures when we're at book club. I'm going to set this up and let's just like pretend like somebody said something hilarious and we're laughing about it. And it's like the stupidest photo, but it's really funny. It makes me laugh. Which I suppose is the point. So funny. We're going to say remembering. This was May's 2nd birthday. They had it at a children's museum in Flint, which is really awesome. And I have it on Jonah's Christmas list to get a membership there because I think that'd be a good one. How about good times ahead? Anyway, it was our first time going there. It was really nice.
Yeah, we like it more than the Ann Arbor one.
I do too. I like it better than Ann Arbor as well. It's more like, yeah, I feel like it's better for younger kids.
Yes. Yep. The other one's for bigger kids, I feel like.
It's a lot more science-y.
Yep, and buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of buttons.
Okay, so we got that one already. So it's just these two. This picture was taken when my sister told Erin and I that she's pregnant. So it's a little onesie that says, hello, Tia and Tio. It's so cute. Let's see if I can fit this up here. I'm just going to put like a little stripey one there. Okay, this is, good news. Will you fit on there nicely or are you you're gonna be too short? But you know what? I'm gonna put you in the middle of it. That'll be fine. Good news. And then last but not least, I have a picture of Jonah and Izzy when we were trying to get cute little pictures of them at the pumpkin patch or, you know, the apple orchard. And they decided it would be real fun to just like not look at the camera, put the pumpkin over their faces, you know, typical children things. But it ends up I actually really like this photo. It's literally a pumpkin in Jonah's face. And Izzy's holding a tiny pumpkin over his head. And like, I don't know, making a weird face. Her typical, you know, like, I'm getting my picture taken, I should stick my tongue out kind of face. So we'll say so good. For this one, I think I'm going to layer it on top because I want some of that yellow to stick out. Okay, and then this is going to go, where do I want you to go? Maybe I'll just put it up there. So it won't really be touching, but that's okay. And this story. And okay. Hopefully I won't cut off the S. I think it'll be okay. I suppose we'll find out. Well, a little bit. That's all right. We can still read it. Okay, and I think I got the dates. I got the embellishments. Everything looks great. So I think that'll be that. And I think I went through all the stories too. Yeah, birthday, pumpkin patch, book club, play date, mums. I think next year I need to buy mums. Remind me next year to buy myself some mums. Just be like, buy your mums. Don't forget, Crystal. This is the year that you can have mums. Because I should buy the mums. Okay. So this one, this has a couple, it's like this tab says September. This one says autumn. I think I'm going to go ahead and stick this in with my September products just so that next year I've got it in there with them. And then otherwise everything else goes into stash because that clears out the rest of my community kit and my September kit, which is kind of nice. Actually, September is totally cleared out minus those like 4 stickers. Community, I think I still had some set aside to use for stories somewhere, but I haven't gotten to those yet. So, and I probably won't for a while, and that's okay. But yeah, there we go. There's layout number 2. All right. Use reminders on your phone, even if they're well into the future. You're right, Reese. I should set a reminder for myself. That's like September 1st of 2023. Please remind me to buy mums. Or it'll not be September. It'll be August. In August, I'll be like, remember to add mums to your budget for this month. And then I'll have no excuse. All right, friends. That is, those are my 2 layouts for today. So we've got weeks number 30. What were those weeks? Weeks 35 and 36. We're very close to being caught up. I'm pretty sure we just lived through week 46 or 47. So almost there. We're almost there. And I'm excited to be caught up on this project. It's reminding me how much I love Project Life. It's definitely reminding me of that. So I'm glad to be here, glad to be doing this. All right, friends, I hope, remember, P.S., remember, we will not be here tomorrow on Wednesday. We will be here on Friday for Black Friday. So come hang out with me instead of shopping. Come hang out with me. It'll be same time as usual. Well, I guess I say that, but there's 2 times as usual. So 1:00 p.m. Eastern time is when we'll be here on Friday. And there will be a post that'll go up in the morning that I think you get emails. So you should have a reminder that way as well. And I hope that you all have a great Thanksgiving for those of you who celebrate. For those of you out of the United States, I hope that you just have an awesome fall, not too wintry weekend. And I will see you back here, well, I guess on Friday, so it won't be the weekend yet. So have a great week, and I'll see you this weekend. All right. Have a good one, friends. Bye.